Alright, here it is. I give myself 3 hours to script, shoot, edit, and publish this video. I've been wanting to put something out on YouTube for 5 years, and I've always fretted over the correct lights, the correct mic, the correct anything. Just any excuse I could find to not do it. But here I am doing it right now. So, my name is Ishan Sood, and I'm here to share the top 3 things I've learned from being in school for 12 years, art school specifically. And lesson number 1, just start, even if it's messy, quite literally. So, why do I say that? If you look up my name right now on Spotify or Apple Music, you won't find anything, at least at the time of publishing this video. But I have a few projects on the way that I've started and stopped multiple times. I've tried to record my music before and failed miserably. And finally last year I decided I was gonna do it no matter what. And after I finished the project and heard it back, there was a part of me that still didn't want to release the music because I thought it could get better. But the important thing to learn for me was that it's going to get better in the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. So the point I'm trying to make is that the only way you can improve on the work you're doing is by putting it out and then improving on the next one. Because if we all waited to make that one perfect thing, I think we'd never put anything out. Because sometimes our inner critic is harsh, or the artist outgrows the product before it's out, and we just gotta keep putting one step in front of the other and put things out. So if it's a book you've been wanting to write, or a song you've been wanting to sing, or a garden you want to grow, whatever it is, just start, even if it's messy. I literally came up with this 3-hour limit while cleaning my room, and I obviously didn't finish that. But it's really important to start. Which brings me to the second lesson, which is once you start and you make something and you're about to put it out, it's important to remember that there'll always be people who dislike what you do. Art or any creative endeavor is pretty subjective, and there will always be someone who doesn't like what you do. And it's important to know that that's fine. There are some super important musical figures that I deeply respect, but I don't listen to their music regularly. And it's because, frankly, a lot of it I don't like, and that's okay. Your opinions and your tastes are what make you who you are. And there's only one of you, and only you can make what you make. So as long as you're honest about making the things you would want to engage with, it's fine. Just keep making things even if people don't like them. As long as you can honestly turn your inner critic on your own work and look at it objectively and stay true to your path, it's totally fine if there are some people who don't like it. There are 8 billion people on this planet, and there's no way that you're the only one who likes what you like. So, my second lesson was to accept that there will be people who don't like it, and it's fine. Everyone doesn't have to like everything I do, as long as some people do, and it's almost impossible that no one will. But now you've started, you've gotten over the fact that some people don't like some of the things you do, and you've put stuff out and a bunch of people like it, and you come back to the beginning. And this is the hardest one. Lesson 3 has been to learn how to ride the lows. There are always periods where I'm very engaged with what I'm doing, and then I complete something and I put it out, and then there's a big lull. And it's really crucial to learn how to ride this low. And sometimes the low can be because you just came off a huge high, and sometimes the low can be because you were banking on people, and sometimes this low can be because you were banking on a lot of things working out that don't. And let me be honest, like super clear. I, as a musician, send out multiple emails every other day to people to get gigs or to get a grant or to pitch my music somewhere. And I think maybe I get like a 3 to 5% success rate, which is that's high, maybe it's even lower. But that's alright because I know that it's true for 99% of artists that the more things you go for, the success rate is gonna decrease inevitably. There's so much happening, and that's alright because our job is to show up even when things are not going well. It's easy to show up when things are going well. I think it's important to put your head down even when things aren't going well and keep showing up. And don't get me wrong, this can be really disheartening. You put all this effort and heart and emotion into something and it doesn't land. And it's a big part of being an artist is just to learn how to deal with it. It's what it is at the end of the day. And all of us need to come up with a way to deal with these things, to find a way to smoothen that out. And that can look like reading a book, going for a walk, calling a friend, engaging with your day job more, whatever it is. And like I said, as long as you're turning your own inner critic towards your own work every now and then, you have nothing to fear. Well, damn, I didn't account for backing up in these 3 hours. Eesh. And this wouldn't be a YouTube video if I didn't ask you to like and subscribe. And if this resonated with you, please do. And like I said, I just graduated, so I have hella time to read all your comments. So maybe continue the conversation in the comments. But until next time, peace.